Good afternoon, and thank you for your time. I'm here today to tell you about becoming a personal trainer. Why am I going to tell you about becoming a personal trainer? Because that is my profession of choice. What does it take to become a professional trainer? Well, it takes minimal education, to be completely honest. It does not require a college degree, it merely requires a high school diploma or a GED. And the reason it requires so little education is because you aren't really delivering, let's say, technical level material to your clients. You are really just helping them restructure the current exercises that they're doing to fit where they want to be. And the reason that is because as a certified personal trainer, your job is not to tell people what's wrong. Your job is not to point out the health ailments. Your job is not to do any of those things. We are not certified to do those things. We do not have the licensure to tell someone or to diagnose someone or even to write them medication or prescriptions, right? So our job is to develop a program for our clients that helps them lose the weight, gain the muscle, maintain it, whatever they're looking for. Why am I interested in becoming a personal trainer? Well, to be honest, it starts off with a very personal story. I lost my mother when I was very young, 7 going on 8. And ever since that moment, and then a few years after that, meeting my great grandmother who lived to be 109, I got, I guess, the best and worst of both to kind of polarize it and to make it a little bit jaunt. And what I mean by that is I saw my mother who was so young and I saw her succumb to this illness and it came out of nowhere and it shocked all of our family, our immediate family. And then here also, the opposite of that, polarity is my great grandmother who lived to be 109. So much so that she would lie to people about her age because she just didn't want anyone to know how long she had been alive. And she taught me how to eat better. She taught me how to clean my food. She taught me how to properly prepare it. I learned so much from her in such a few short summers that I had the privilege to be with her. And because of that, that has inspired me to reactivate my natural caretaking abilities. I enjoy for this career choice. I enjoy being helpful, to be honest. I enjoy being helpful um, a lot more than the average person. In the sense, when I was a little kid, I would help people do simple tasks, put on their seatbelt, tie their shoes, put on their jackets, whatever. I just had that natural nature versus nurture. I had that instilled with me when I was very young. And I recognized that. And I struggled for some time to capitalize on that or to figure out the right way to uplift that. But with personal training, not only does it allow me to push myself within my workouts and my programming that I work right for myself, it allows me to do the same for my clients. It also allows my clients to come to me whenever they are ready. The reason that is if, let's say an example, you want to lose weight, but you've heard all these stories of how hard it is to lose weight, of how it is to start. Those sorts of clients, I necessarily do not want to deal with, and I will tell you why. The reason is I would like a client, and this is wishful thinking, I understand this, but how I would like to operate my business, I would like a client that comes to me, Nona, I have these issues A, B, C, and D. How do I address these issues? I can help that, you know. What I cannot help is a client who wants me to do it for them, or a client that complains and whines and I'm doing these things, but I'm not seeing the work. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not like painting a car. It's not a couple steps and then you're done once you do the clear coat. It takes months, it takes years to structure your body to the way that you desire it to be. I ideally would like to work with clients that have that understanding. Post-certification education requirements to change the subject. What are those? So once again, minimal education required to be a certified personal trainer. The main thing that you'll need is a certification from either ACE, NASM. You can get a CrossFit certification. There are a variety of certifications depending upon what field you're going into, what sort of clients you'll be training, when you'll be training, where you'll be training, if you'll be doing it in person or digitally. There's so many different aspects and concepts that exist now in 2016, or excuse me, now in 2026 that did not exist even 10 years ago, merely because the industry demands it, the people demand it, the demographic demands it. Supply and demand that's our industry, that's our market. People want to look a certain way. We have the supply, they come to us. It's a perfect match. Last thing, the most important thing, where the money comes from, where the money is at. Salary. So personal trainers can make anywhere from $35,000 to $90,000. The highest that I saw when I was doing my research was $104,000, which I thought was very plush. But to put that into perspective, that might look like 70 hours a week of training. So you might have 10 clients, you might have 14 clients. And you have to see each one of those clients where they need you to see them, at their gyms, at their homes, whatever. Those are the personal trainers that make, upwards of that, or senior personal trainers, or they're working for a company or something like that. I don't want to do all that. I just want to keep it simple. I want to be a personal trainer at a gym nearby, locally. Even with that, in Seattle, personal trainers can make anywhere from $29 an hour to $33 an hour, which equates to about $60,000 to $70,000 a year, which is pretty good. That is my conclusion for my speech. Thank you for your time and attention, and please have a great day.